Creamy. Oh my goodness. I just saw that in Discord. That made me laugh a lot. All right, we're back live. We might be live on YouTube again. Let's find out. Because I did restart everything. Yeah, we are. Cool. Nice. It's just a comedy of errors at this point. Like, why does it do crap like this? I don't understand. You know, there's no it happens around this time. Maybe I just have to wait until like midnight. Or maybe that's when they do maintenance or something else. Just, I don't know. I have to figure it out. And I haven't figured it out yet. Yeah, Boing, I laughed at that was a really good picture. Anyways, I forgot what we were talking about. Probably something amazing because you're all so cool. Hi TikTok, hi YouTube, hi Twitch, hi kick.com. I love you. My name is Biggie Dude and I had to restart my stream. Hey, to make it up for you, you know what I'll do? I'll give you all a cookie. You just take one from the plate. The plate kind of goes like internal, so there's lots of different choices for you to make. There's been a lot of technical difficulties everywhere. I think we're just gotta try and relax, you know? Do you accept all the cookies? Oh no, not it's they're not like those types of cookies for websites. You can just take the cookie. You don't accept it, you just take it. Cause I'm not giving it to you, it's just a picture. It's not real. You know what I mean? Anyway, I was saying, I think right around we were at about 28 minutes, 27 minutes. I don't remember. That's about the sweet spot of where I've processed my music and my heart and everything. What's up, 800? What's up, dude? And I've just enjoyed getting out my thoughts and kind of taking an emotional dump or something. And then I can just, what happens after that first half hour where, I mean, the real primary purpose of me doing this stream is to make sure that I clear my head, you know? And once I've done that, I can just be there for people, you know? Usually I have to get it in March. Wow. What's up, Lopez? How are you? Hope everybody's having a really cool day. My name is Biggie Dude and I'm funny looking. See? You laughed, you know. But I love myself. I love who I am and I'm having a really beautiful life and I like it a lot. So I'm going to live as long as I can. Because I'm having so much fun. You've been watching me for years. Thank you so much. From the Supercard days, I still play it. I'm not gonna do a Supercard stream for like a week or so, or I mean a month or so, I think. But hi YouTube, I love you. You're wonderful. Hi Twitch, hi Kick, hi YouTube, hi TikTok. I am multi-streaming and every platform is the best one that I'm currently streaming on. Every single one is the best, and I love you all. Basically, this stream exists to help people relax and to have a good day and just to talk about whatever and just yappity dappity and listen to me play the piano as I talk with a deep voice and just relax. You remember the milk song? Milk, milk, milky, milky, milk, milk. Oh, I love the milk, yeah. I wrote that, yeah. It's on iTunes and it's in YouTube and all them other places. And Spotify. It's called the I Love Milk song. Everybody here is really awesome. Thank you for being alive. And just because I know, here's a fart song, a fart sound to go. Ooh, stinky. I have figured out that the secret to more happiness in your life is more fart sounds. Because the more fart sounds that you make, the happier your life is. Whether they are from your mouth, from your hands, your armpits, which I can't really do anymore, or the traditional way. Watch somebody do their doctorate someday on that. What are you doing, 800? Thank you so much. 800 just gave me $1. You know what? My little stupid thing. All right, here's the thing. I need a new chair, but I'm lazy. All right. That thing broke years ago, and yeah. Thank you so much, 800. I appreciate you. That's so kind of you. What are we smelling over there? I kind of lost the plot for a second because whoa, that alert happened. Thank you. That was to remind me that you just gave me money and I appreciate you. Have a good day. All right, take care, 800. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you so much. That's so cool. Every now and then, it just really... It's amazing to have been doing this for as long as I have and to not be jaded. I've seen so many people get so jaded in this space or just so... They just withdraw completely from it, you know? And it's understandable. People outgrow things, but I've always felt like this internet thing and this digital void thing and this live streaming thing was a way just to share my heart and to share my thoughts and to share all the good and the bad and the everything that I am and could be. And that there's a chronicle of it out there, kind of, you know? And it's a beautiful little world. Because I'm just one dude, but, like, I'm just one dude. That made a choice to, like, put himself out there so people can see me. My dad made that choice, and he's been gone almost 10 years, and that's so cool that his videos are still all there. And I think... in 100 years, maybe somebody will be watching some of these things because it helps them sleep or something stupid, you know. I'll be gone, so there's no way I know. But like, I love streaming. I love people that see it as an art form and an art medium, and it's not just that, it's connection between humanity, you know. It's peace, it's harmony, it's dissension, it's destruction, you know. It's literally the best and the worst of us all at the same time. And maybe, just maybe, there's a little bit more on the negative side right now. So that's why I'm doing stuff like this. That might just help people chill out and take a nap. Or to relax and just think about the good stuff that they have in their world. Or just something that they see within me that they aspire to be. Like, I got to this place in my life by, like, doing a lot of self-work. And I'm always self-improving, you know, or just working on things. Because there's some things we always when we work on something and do good on it, and some other things, some of those skills and other things just kind of go away, or we don't want to do certain things. Like people are always evolving. We're always changing. We're always growing. And sometimes in order to grow, you got to contract on some other things, or just the energies that you used to spend on it. Yeah. And I love being able to share that stuff. I love to be able to share my thoughts and opinions and hopes and dreams with the world. Because something about me, just even as a teacher for all those years, something about me and just as a person, I'm at my best when I'm helping others to become their best as well. Leading by example, blah, 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 all that nonsense stuff. It was really, my personality was really made teaching an easy career for me when I was a teacher in a school. And like I always say, you can take me out of the classroom and I'm always teaching something, And it's funny, full circle back to this again. I teach myself how to let go of some of the traumas and things that I've had that I didn't think were still a part of me through this little piano thing that I created, And anybody could have done it. At least if they had decent piano skills, But part of the relaxation thing is just my voice too, and that's kind of cool, We're back at our hopes and dreams again, everybody. I hope that all of your hopes and dreams are doing well today. I had a really good day. I spent a lot of money on plane tickets and stuff. Ugh. Gonna make fun of Johnny. All right, buddy. Take care, Boink. It's great to see you. Thanks for being a DD tonight. And hope you have a good rest of the... Hope you have a good 4th if I don't see you. Just in case. I think it's really cool that I like to try to simplify things as much as possible, because life is just so freaking complicated already. And you can get caught up in so much of other people's dumb stuff, I love that I kind of stay out of almost all of it, because everything is so temporary. And I know when to fight the good fight publicly. I know when to fight it quietly, but still fighting the good fight, you know what I mean? I'm silly. I'm old, yay! And now we are entering the sea of possibilities, where anything is possible, because it's literally called that. I made it up myself. Remember, everything is made up, folks. The brain named itself. The brain could have named itself Steve, but it named itself the Brain. Remember that. I'm trying to work on like not laughing at everything right away. That one, it was too funny in my head. Thanks for being alive, everyone. We did a good job today. We all made it. We survived. We helped humanity get further. That's not irony. It's the truth, because remember, every day we're all growing together. And collectively, you know, we learned how to fly. We learned how to go real fast. We learned how to make pew pew pews, you know? What's up, K-Dog? How are ya? Oh, you want me to back to Darth Sidious mode? Hold on. Biggie Dude, hot, spicy, creamy farts, rated PG-13 on YouTube, TikTok, rated R for the naked head of the Emperor's Dookie. Dookie? Thanks, K-Dog. That was awesome. After the stream tonight, I have to edit a little bit more. Or wait till tomorrow. Probably wait till tomorrow. I want to focus on a couple other things too. But yeah, feel free to ask questions. I'm in a beautiful spot in my headspace, and I feel like I have enough heart and ability to be there for people if they are going through something or just want to share things. Or feel free to ask me any question. It's all good. They can be serious or totally stupid. I don't care. I'm just relaxed. I'm just here. I love that I'm here too. Yep. I don't know what this is, but I love it right now. I'm kind of lost for a second. You had 6 Mountain Dew dragon fruits, a bag of freeze-dried Skittles. Wow. Sounds like a pretty good night. They have freeze-dried Skittles? Do they get bigger in your mouth or something like that? Like when the water is attached? I remember freeze-dried ice cream. I was like, wow, that's pretty good. And then I realized, wow, this was really expensive for not that much ice cream that wasn't even really cold. It's kind of like, but I'll tell you something. When I was in California a couple weeks ago, we went to the Huntington Beach Pier, and they had the Dippin' Dots in a bag, and we got to put it in a cup or whatever, and it was like so clutch. It was so nice because it was hot but like it was like the best. It just made the whole vibe so cool. Oops, I clicked the thing and made the thing pop up. Oops. Just watched Squid Game Season 3. Yeah, I watched it the other day when it came out. The ice-filled swimming pool. Wow. That's crazy. And now we're back to the digital void. I remember that it was about 21 minutes that we had it the last time. And, whoops. What's up, Yang Langley TV? Used to watch me in middle school, watch season 1 of Supercard. Glad to see you still at it. Thank you so much, dude. How are you doing? Are you out? Are you done with college now? That's so cool. 10 years ago, man. I love that. That's what I love about streaming. When I'm multi-streaming, some of the YouTube audience has been watching me for over a decade, and it's such a beautiful feeling. You know, it makes you feel like you actually mattered a teeny bit to people, and that's just so cool. You know, and I love stuff like that, and it just makes me happy. I like stuff like that. You know, Walmart sells freeze-dried Skittles. Really? Where do you find them? In the Skittles aisle? You going in your senior year in college? Heck yeah, dude. Congratulations. We call this the sunflower of the digital void. And inside that, there's flower fireworks. All right, so in case we lose connection, I love you all. All right, so we're getting there at about 23, where it gets all pink and purpley. 23 minutes. Up by the front area by the self-checkout. Oh, okay. Thanks, man. I have to go to Walmart for prescriptions sometime this week. So I need some Taco Bell sauces, too. They're really good. The salsa verde in the glass jar is so good, dude. And sometimes they'll have that in the old El Paso, but they have not been carrying it recently. Sour Patch Kids freeze dried. I love Sour Patch Kids. The drama club at the school I used to teach at, we during show week, we'd always have drama club. We'd always have Sour Patch Kids. The kids would all bring them, and they referred to it as drama crack, quote unquote, but it's not real. And we just had a lot of great memories with, Sour Patch Kids. And they were still doing it for the couple of years after I left too. And that made me very happy. Sometimes I have to remind myself that I can allow myself to just be. There's so many times I feel like I'm always going and trying to do this and trying to do that and trying to do all sorts of things, and I have time. And I was feeling anxious earlier today because I knew I wanted to edit videos, but I just didn't want to edit videos. I knew I needed to edit videos, but I just didn't want to after I did the one. And then I had a lot of cool distractions along the way. And then I knew I wanted to do this, and now I'm like, I can just edit tomorrow. You know? Or just, you know, I like being lazy right now, I guess. I think. But it's not like, I mean, I also do a whole lot of stuff, you know? Like, I have a very filling life, and there's also a lot of just chill time or whatever time, or get into whatever I want creatively, and, you know, all sorts of ways. And sometimes I just need to let myself be, because when I get quote unquote bored, that's when the hyper creativity comes out, you know? Like a day or two before Friday the 13th, I can't remember now, but I kind of just really relaxed and didn't do anything. Like, I didn't watch a lot of the streams. I didn't do a lot of streams. I kind of just vibed, and I kind of quote unquote got bored, because I knew that stream that I did on Friday the 13th, I was going to swear a lot and make a lot of silly, funny songs and turn it into an album. And I did, and it already exists. It's out in everything, you know? Excuse me. And it was just fun. And it allowed me, that quiet allowed me the recharging to, like, really just, you know, have an artistic dump, I guess is a good way to call it, you know? Like, and some of those songs they'll make money for years, you know? That's kind of dope. They're stupid, and they were fun. I think that's kind of what I want to do right now. I want to have as much stupid fun as I can, you know? And that's what I'm doing with, like, streaming, like this relaxing stuff, the games and stuff. Apparently I'm gonna play Roblox now for a bit or something. I don't even know what I'm doing with it. And some people have fallen asleep today already to this, or are feeling much more relaxed, and that's just cool, you know? Because at the heart of it, if I helped myself get through all the emotions and all the stuff that I go through on a daily basis, because I feel a lot of other people's stuff, you know? I have high vibrational empathetic or empathy, whatever, blah, 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 blah. You know, I feel what a lot of other people feel. Whatever, dude. Everybody knows. Blippity-doo. And so, like, I love that I have this to just get it all out and start fresh, you know? It's kind of cool. And the side effects are just, it helps people fall asleep, or just relax or process their things, or just healing energy or something. I've had some really ridiculously beautiful comments about this, and this vibe and this stuff, and I'm honored by every single one. I'm just thankful to be who I am, to do my part for whatever this all is. It's not a big one, but it's like a purpose, you know? Hi, me. What's up? Hello, it's me. I am the person saying hi in the chat on TikTok. Do you like my song? I just made it up. Oh wait, it's the third over here now. Hold on, I gotta switch to the subs text. Ba 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 boom ba do ba doom boom boom ba ba. That was my sounds. I am a flower in the sky on TikTok. Yay! Here we are. Hi. I am a flower in the sky, and I'm just wandering by in the sun and stuff. I'm a little flower in the sky. There's a weird, creepy guy. No. Oh, I'm silly. I don't care. I hope everybody's having a good day. I am. I was stressed about money for about 15 minutes after I spent a crap ton of it. And then I was like, you know what? You got it all. Just relax. I was like, okay. Aw, thank you. It's me. I really appreciate that. I'm just one person on the planet that's just trying to make the world a little bit happier. You know what I mean? And even if I'm that one person, I'm good enough. There's a juice out here called Biggie Squeezes. You got lime, cherry, orange, and grape. Hey, that's a lot of flavors. Just remember, I'm old, but my heart is young. And you don't have to have your heart grow old. You can keep it young when you get old physically. Okay? I'm proof that the older you get, you can still get even cooler. Yeah. Because I'm so cool. It's me says, you're only as old as you feel. I feel 19, 33, and 51 all at the same time. It's kind of cool. And yes, I do think people can feel multiple ages at the same time. 46 at the moment? There we go. Ice cream jawbreakers? I don't want to break my jaw on ice cream. That sounds like it would hurt. Hey. Yeah, that's me playing the piano. Which is what really is what helps me turn my brain off, because I'm looking at the backdrop and I'm playing music that fits I walk across 1,000 miles, making my way downtown. It's similar, but not the same. I don't actually know how to play that song. No? Okay. But yeah, I'm just making stuff up. And we kind of just made themes within this thing. This relaxing aesthetic. Like the way that I'm doing this is that on TikTok and YouTube, I'm vertically streaming, and on Twitch and Kick, I am horizontally streaming. So each place has a different aesthetic, but it's always the same relaxed, deep voice, and it's all the same piano and the backdrop, although it's different viewpoints from the same backdrop. I think that you get a real on this this backdrop that's about every 10 minutes or so. This is called hydromeda.org. It's what's called a zoom quilt. It's like a never-ending zoom that just I can control the speed. This is actually the slowest I can make it, which really helps the vibe that I'm trying to build here. The relaxing, turn your brain off stuff. That's the whole point of all of this. Just turn my brain off first, and then assist others in turning their brains off. Every place is awesome. And I can't say stuff like that, David, but I might agree. I have hint of lime chips that are very yummy and crunchy. I love you all. Thanks to all the lurkers, workers, and twerkers. And everybody watching this in the future on a VOD. 43, but your wife says that she can't determine if her son's age and... Right, K-Dog? Oh, somewhere only we know. That song? I haven't heard that in a long time. Is that Ween? I used to know that song. Everybody grab a cookie. They're free. They're also not real, so I think that this is the old rotary phone cookie. I'm gonna eat this one right now. Ow. Ooh, it tastes like phones. That's what I thought you were naming. Oh, that's so interesting. I love the piano. I also play the guitar, but there's something that's a bit more peaceful with a piano. There's like, you can just do more with it. And that's kind of cool, Yeah, I think it connects more emotionally. And it's the way that you can just make it sustain way more than a guitar, unless you have amplification or something, you know what I mean? A hearth. Holds you and grabs you, yeah. There were plenty of times, sorry, I had a weird breathing thing there for a second. There were plenty of times in my first few years of teaching where I would play the piano in between classes or whatever, and I would just get lost in the piano. I remember one time, it was at the end of the day, and it was like I felt like I poured too much of my soul into the piano. And I was like, it took me like an hour or two to just get all of myself back, I guess, if that makes sense. I was like, dude, I feel so weird. At that time, I lived across the street from the school, so that was cool. I just took a nap. But yeah, I love that I can get lost like that sometimes, but I want to be able, I like to be in control of that. And back then I wasn't as much. Then that's why I say sometimes I get lost in the music. And that means I'm kind of just exploring a musical idea, just not fully conscious, just feeling it and flowing it. And then the chat will make sure that it's not for like multiple minutes, basically. What's up, Jordy? How are you? What's going on, dude? How's things? I hope that you're having a beautiful, beautiful little life. I know that I am having a beautiful little life. been almost a decade since I taught you. That's crazy. You became a fan of the fan club. I don't know what that stuff does. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, I taught chorus and general music for 24 years. The last 17 were in Utica, New York, where I currently live. And it's been a beautiful life. Yeah, that's so cool. How are you doing? You're a fan of the fan club too. Thank you. A fan of the fan club. Yeah, I don't know what it says. The fan of the fan club. That's so cool. I'm having a beautiful life. Like, I left teaching in 2021 after the pandemic because teaching chorus it was impossible to do during Google Meet or Zoom or whatever. And we did the drama club through it too, which was also impossible. And the last few months where we had people on the screen and in person at the same time, and I wore a mask, I gave myself migraines like every day. And I remember May and June of 2021, I would get home, I would just stare at the TV without it being turned on for almost 2 hours. I was in it was like the worst PTSD ever for me, because of how much noise that was stuck in my head, because of how, and way more paperwork on top of stuff that we already had to do. And just, dealing with, this and this at the same time. It was, I definitely developed or enhanced my neurodivergency during that time, but it was defeating, and it was a very difficult thing to do, but I knew I wasn't happy anymore, At that time, 4 years ago, I was 47 and a half, and I had been teaching for more than half my life. I had taught for 24 full years. And I knew that in the 7.5 years that I would have done. Yeah, actually, I have music. I'm an artist account, Jordy. I have like 5 or 6 albums under Biggie Dude. I have kids music under LBK TV, which is Little Big Kids TV. And I have a naughty, like swearing a lot music that's silly, but I won't tell you that one right now because that just came out about 2 weeks ago. But you can find it if you look somehow. You and your son went to Disneyland yesterday and you got sunburned? Oh my gosh. Also, I'm streaming on Kick, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. Yeah. You're 21, you're allowed? All right, I'll write it in the chat. It's basically, I like to call it, it's basically an idiot at the bar would sing that. And it is a play on words. That's the thing. I have to make a command for that for the other chats, but I haven't gotten to it yet. You met Deadpool and Wolverine and Baby Groot. Yeah, you're gonna love. Just the song titles are naughty. Just be aware. Like 3 of them have the F word in it. You might be like, oh my god. You might want to call me my teacher name because that some people will do that sometimes. Good night, David. Thanks for being alive, brother. Thanks for being so awesome. Hope you have a good night. It's on Spotify. It's actually in TikTok as well. Unless they took it down because of all the swearing in it. It's on Apple, iTunes, all them places. We We call this little blurb that used to be a little dot. We call this our hopes and dreams. And inside all of our hopes and dreams, there's so many little different possibilities and pathways. And I hope that all of your hopes and dreams come true as long as they don't hurt other people. That's just my hope. Yeah, but the other day I had one of my students was in the YouTube chat from my first year of teaching, and they were a senior in high school. My first year of teaching, I taught high school, 9th through 12th grade. And he was a senior there, and he's 45. You know, I'm like, oh my God. Like, I have students in their 40s. It's like, oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. And that's just funny. But here I am, being young at heart and young at fart. You knew it was coming. I like that. That might be something. Wait. I can't get it right yet. Lego Block says, "Hi, Biggie Dude, aka Queso's uncle. I made my first video. It was called Break Like a Baby. We played a few games on stream on Tuesday, yesterday. Yeah, you like the 8008135? But it's yeah, oh yeah. You're probably gonna have the best time ever knowing that I used to teach you, and that's what I created that live on stream on kick.com on Friday the 13th, and and it's just stupid fun. You're gonna go to bed now? Hey, Lego Blocks, you have a good one. Yeah, I'm still the same person, you know. I mean, you knew me in a different way, but I've always been fun. And I've always swore and stuff, but well, all of those YouTube videos and all of those years, like, I never did any of that swearing stuff because, you know, I liked my job and my career, you know, as a music teacher, and I just didn't need the hassle, you know, because one time when I had like 500 people on a live stream on YouTube, one of them was my former student, and their name was their full name. So I said, oh, so-and-so, they're my student. And some parents got mad, and I got called to the district office, and it was a big hassle. So I wanted to make sure that that never happened again. That was like in 2017, and it never happened after that. So, but I was always very, very, I had a dirty mouth. But I never put that out on YouTube. My first streamings in 2009 was on a different site that doesn't exist anymore, but I swore a lot there too. But yeah. But yeah, the music is fun. No, it was Blog TV, but I had been on Omegle. I did a couple of YouTube videos on Omegle, basically. Or actually, that was when it was more chat roulette. I only did Omegle once, you know. But it was always risky because you could always think, here, I'll put it in here. Like, if you search Biggie Dude, you'll find everything. You know, it's kind of like there's over 100,000 subscribers still on there. And I got my little plaque over there. I'm so cool. But that was always such a great thing. Like when I showed the students the "I Love Chicken" song at the beginning of the year, it always got me instant like street cred. So kids really didn't mess around in the class. They kind of always knew it was a fun time, and I loved teaching because it was pretty easy. I could just have fun and try to meet kids halfway, you know. Some students have way harder lives than I will ever wish, you know. Yeah, definitely. We always show the musicals, you know, like Newsies, and sometimes Mary Poppins, West Side Story. Some years Enchanted, you know. Princess and the Frog. I love that musical. West Side Story, yeah. That's why I couldn't watch the remake, because it was part of our curriculum for 15 years. I was like, I can't do that. I know I will someday, but I just haven't been able to yet. I love musicals. I love stories. I love creating stories through music or silly things. I love life, you know. But now I've been out of teaching for 4 full years, and I don't get my pension until I'm 55, which is 3.5 years. So I saved a bunch, and I just always have creative financing and all sorts of stuff. And I was lucky to have no debt, so that was good. And it's an adventure, you know, and I mean, I love it. I love the life that I've chosen. I know I don't do anything officially. You know, I did pretty well on Bitcoin and Ethereum. And it basically got me to the point where I had more than half of what I would make over the 7.5 years of teaching if I stayed or whatever. And I just been investing that and living off the investments, kind of, you know, and moving things around. But I still do a lot of philanthropy things. So it's always, I feel like I'm giving back, not just, you know, through streams like this, kind of, you know, where I'm just trying to help people relax and chill after I fix myself, you know. But I like to give to cool organizations and streamers and other people that are doing stuff. Put you in your will. That's really funny. I'm not gonna die anytime soon, so. I had too much cool stuff to do for myself and for others. So what are you up to? Are you out of college now, or did you do college, or you know, what's been going on in your world? And I invite everybody else that's lurking, working, or twerking, or anybody that's here. What's going on in your world? Like I started some new stream stuff. Well, actually, yesterday. I played 5 indie games on stream, and I uploaded one of those to YouTube already. It was called Break Like a Baby, where I was a baby and I destroyed everything that I could before the babysitter caught me. And it was a lot of fun. And sometimes the babysitter got fast. It was really cool. What's up, Johnny Ridland? How are you, brother? We are live. Right now, you're just a mom. Hey, first off, no one is ever just a mom. The mom is great. Dang it. Thank you very much. But I want to go to school for radiology, then become a nurse practitioner. LPN. Heck yeah, dude. You love that game? Yeah. And it was fun because I went to VidCon about 2 weeks ago, and my buddy Young Gary Oak said, hey, I think you should pay attention to Queso for a bit. See what he does, watch his streams, watch some of his videos. And I picked up a lot of things like, you know, I really could do what he does. And I'm gonna. It's kind of cool. Grant says, man, I used to watch your WWE videos when I was like 10. And dude, I'm 21 now. Hope you're doing good. I'm really doing well. Life is cool. I don't want to. I heard Queso, like, some streamer. I didn't know about him, you know? I don't care, you know? But he's cool. I like his delivery and stuff. I know who he is and stuff. I just never watched him, you know? Like, I've watched maybe 10 minutes of Kai Cenat, you know, maybe 30, not much. It's just like, this is cool, but I don't need to watch this. I can tell what to expect. And I've seen so many clips. It's like, this is exactly, you know, I could watch for an hour and get like a clip that I'll see, you know, on Twitter, like, you know, whatever. You can't, I was talking about it. I have to download it now. You played Roblox. That's so cool. Johnny, is it on the Epic Store? I don't even know if I have the Epic Store on this PC. I don't remember. It's very possible that it's not, but that's not too bad. I mean, I could get it. It's not like it's hard. Or web browser? Really? You can just play it through Chrome? Just got to download it? Did the 21-year-old from the other chat say he would play Roblox? Oh, Johnny Ridlin is not 21. He's 41. Johnny Ridlin is the putty putty guy. If you ever saw a large man going putty putty, putty putty, that's him. He's one of my best friends. We met streaming in 2009. He's the one, he has like 5.5 million people on TikTok. He's kind of a big deal. And he's cool. He's my friend. Let's see here. Johnny Ridlin. If you type that in, you'll see who that is. Make an account and then I can play. Okay, I'll do that. If I don't get to it tonight, because I have a couple of things I still need to take care of, I'll do it tomorrow because I'm a man of my word. I said if you downloaded it and played it, I would too. And you know me. You made me wait for you again at freaking LAX. Dang it. Why did I say that? I didn't think you were going to do it. What did you play? Play Fortnite already? I'd rather play Roblox because I've played Fortnite before. I know I suck at it. Roblox, I don't know that I suck at it yet, which is good. That watch my stream, Coach. Oh, Coach Doggy Dog plays it too. It's pretty random. What did you play that garden thing that you were talking about, or did you do the dress for success? That's the one where you like you wear clothes and stuff. I saw Queso play that, and that was funny. I think that's what it's called, right? Where it's like the fashion show. You play the Squid Games? Oh my god, that's crazy. I don't remember how long the other stream was. Oh wow, I'm still vibing. We haven't crashed, so I'm happy about that. Life is cool, dude. I'm just noodling. Johnny, you done streaming, or you still? No, the way you're typing out, you can't be streaming now. Duh, that was a dumb question. Yeah. How are you enjoying multi so far? Is it interesting, or is it boring, or is it challenging? Like, what are you finding so far? Have you figured out how to get the chats all together on OBS? Because I have the Kick, Twitch, and YouTube chats all in one spot for Streamlabs OBS. I'm gonna try Meld sometime soon, I'm sure. Just because I don't know why this thing keeps dropping. I don't know if it's a Streamlabs thing. It doesn't feel like it's an internet thing because, yeah. But it's fun. Yeah, that's awesome. I read the thing you posted in the group chat. That's awesome, dude. GG's. Keep farming that. Dr. Pickle. I still play it. I streamed it a bunch, but I'm not streaming it for a month now. Because I'm starting, I'm trying a bunch of new games that I've never tried before. Just independent things. And to see what happens with it. You know, there's like 1,700 supercar videos up there, so I think I'm all right in case I never made another one again, but I will make some. I might make just some to tell people what's up every now and then. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm good, but I'm glad that you're here. Love that, brother. Do the stuff you want to do. Yeah. Like, I uploaded a video today called Break Like a Baby. It's an independent game where you're a baby that's trying to break all the stuff on a list and escape the babysitter. And anytime you break something, the babysitter comes running. And it was fun as heck. You know, I streamed me playing it, and then I uploaded it. And I'm going to try that. See what happens with it. You know? And still do these late night piano things where I'll actually talk to like everybody and stuff. My tongue got stuck on a chip, I think. But it was a beautiful day. I've been having a lot of beautiful days recently. Everyone. Yep. Life is cool, dude. I'm lost for a second. Stop playing Supercard, didn't like how fast and frequent thing. Yeah, and there's been some weird things that shouldn't be happening in an 11-year-old game, in my opinion. And we just got the new schedule for July, and for the 18th month in a row, there's no Twitch drops. So that's just like, dude, I used to rely a lot of that Twitch drop, you know, free money to fund a lot of philanthropy stuff, you know. And it's a sad that resource has not stuck around. I mean, I could always do other drops, but now I might, you know, I don't really know. I love that I'm building the freedom within me to just keep really exploring new things and trying to do stuff, you know. And I know I'll do more Supercard streams. I'm not worrying about that. But yeah, sometimes you just need a break from it, for real. And I'll probably just do the team events on Monday, just autoplay stuff and just relax. You know, it's kind of cool. I'm in a really good headspace with that, just life, you know. Like, I'm really excited that I have like about 14 or 15 weeks until my next convention, which is TwitchCon, and then like literally almost right after that, 2 weeks from the beginning of TwitchCon is DreamHack Atlanta, and I'm so excited about both things, you know. And I just want to see what happens, over this summer, and the new things I do. Like, maybe some of it will take off, maybe some of it will just feel real good and get nothing, and I'll still feel real good because I tried something new. And that's what really matters with me right now. Like, I don't care if anything ever blows up the way Supercard did. I just want to have fun and be something, just be myself, and not take myself so seriously because I'm funny looking. I mean, look at me. See? Yeah. Hi, lurkers, workers, and twerkers, and everybody watching on the VOD. I hope you're having a really beautiful day, because you are amazing. Yeah. I just feel peaceful. I just feel like I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, whatever that is. So I'm just gonna keep being me. This is really pretty to me right now. I feel really good. I wonder what's going to happen next. Everybody, grab a cookie. They're free. My name is Biggie Dude, and I have a deep voice. And most of the time, it helps people fall asleep or relax. So if you're already asleep, you're awesome. And I hope that you're dreaming of good, cool stuff because you're going to do great tomorrow. And don't forget to take care of yourself too, because sometimes we worry about everybody else and never make time for ourselves, but we gotta. Shout out to all the moms, even if it's a pet mom. Shout out to all the dads, even if it's a pet dad. You're all wonderful, and humanity is better because you're a part of it. And here's a fart sound. I'm not sure how long I'll stream tonight. But I feel really great. And I feel like I've gotten what I needed to get out of myself. And I'll be here for a little bit longer. I invite people in the chat if you're still awake. I know that sometimes people fall asleep or just get really relaxed and just enjoy the experience, you know. I think I'm going to end in about 11 minutes at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 hour, 23 minutes, and 45 seconds. Because that's just a cool number. And we just passed 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. But I don't remember how long the stream was before. I think it was like 30 minutes, so. But I don't remember. But that's okay. And thank you for all being alive today. Thanks for being a part of all of this together. I hope you did things that healed people, including yourself, but not at the expense of hurting others. Or even just started thinking about what that would look like in your world, where you were able to be at peace with all the noise outside and inside. Because it's hard out here in life. I kind of got it easy because it's just me, you know. So many people have jobs with bosses and have kids, and now the kids are home from school for the summer, and there's just all sorts of different adjustments here and there, and all the things you got to worry about, and something will always get neglected. Usually for adults, it's their peace. But maybe some goofy guy with a hood on can just play a little piano with a pretty cool, trippy background and just with a calm voice. Maybe that guy can help you get through a night or just feel a little peace so that you just fall asleep or something. Just one guy, you know. I'm thankful for anybody that ever encounters this stuff. Because this piano thing will always just be about me clearing my head first and then being there for other people because I would choose to be. I think that's a beautiful life right there if that was all I ever did for, you know, streaming again. But I want to do more, you know, but I mean, it feels like a sea of peace. I don't know. At least it feels like it because I'm playing the piano, you know. feels heavenly or spiritually. It's soothing, like just bathing in the celestial void of the digital void of the whatever, but it heals you and it makes you feel peace and stuff like that. I don't know, I'm just a guy. Here's a fart song. There you go. I feel something right now and I don't know why, and I don't think it's me thinking it. I feel that somebody feels that they're really alone right now, and it's okay. You're not, because a whole bunch of other people feel that they're just as alone as you. So we're together in that. I don't know why. It feels like, I just feel it, and it's okay. It's okay. We're all going through the stuff that we need to do or something. I don't know why I feel that, but I feel like that's what somebody is going through right now. And I could be very wrong, and that's cool. Remember, this is entertainment purposes only. I'm just one idiot on the internet, but I'm being authentic and truthful. So I'm not selling anything. I don't care. So there's times that I feel alone, even for just 5 to 10 seconds. Like every day, there's a point where I feel alone a little bit, and that's okay, because I feel that with knowing that I am complete in myself. So when there's times where I feel a little alone, I'll just talk to myself, because I won't feel alone then, because I'm both sending and receiving to myself. As silly as that sounds, it's just I never feel alone when I'm talking to myself, because I'm a good listener. And thank you for the likes on TikTok. That's cool. I'm live on Kick, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. But I got it figured out for me, because I'm the only one that can figure it out for me. You're the only one that can figure it out for you. And there's times where you're second guess yourself. There's times where you're like, relationships, jobs, you'll question things, because that's what humanity does. Sometimes you're too tangled in a bunch of things to feel like you can easily unravel a way out. And sometimes some things just are easy, and I hope that all the things that you want in your world can come to you in an easily fashion, where you get to enjoy everything more. Because our time is so limited here, like yesterday, after playing a bunch of silly games on the internet, I went for a beautiful walk for about an hour and a half. I still feel the sun from it too, which is kind of cool. And I just looked around, and it's like, this is beautiful. The clouds, the sky, air, breathing, just the bullfrogs. I've talked about this more than once in this stream today. And I just felt so much peace. I felt like I was connected to the universe, because it was all, I was a part of it, and I was it. It was pretty good. Hi, Chris. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great summer so far. It's so good to see you today. I like that. Past week rough, but most of June was good. Well, that's, at least most of June was good. What are you doing this summer? Anything cool? Working on doctor stuff, or relaxing, chilling, maxing by the pool? That's from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. In case you didn't get the reference. Sometimes I realize, not everybody's going to get everything you say, big dude. So my teacher brain, just translates it automatically because I'll know if somebody gets something or doesn't get something without them having to be cool with the context clues and just think that, research. I think I remember you saying that you had to rewrite the preliminary. But yeah, I'm sure it's a lot of stress either way. Like, do you have a time frame kind of like what you expect or predict that it'll take? Like, are we talking 4 years, 3? It's fine. Rewriting is pretty normal. Oh, okay. I got a lot of feedback and it's a lot to process. Oh, I bet. I remember I chose a 36 credit. I had to do a master's for teaching, but that was a 36 credit non-thesis option, and you didn't have. What the heck? Why? My ad block just decided to show me a whole lot of 6s and 7s. That's a full house. That just happened. I did not do that one. Wow. I don't like cats. Anyway, normally people have 2 weeks to address this, but I don't have a real deadline. Okay, good. When did you find out that you had? Was that last week? I'm assuming. Because that would probably be why last week would have been a little rough. Yeah, revisions are substantial. I love the stars by that. I'm proud of you though. You found that out last week, yeah. I was like, well, that would probably be why it was rough, right, Big Dude? But I had to do revisions on stuff, and then at one point, like, I remember this. Oh, so my semester of graduation, they changed it so we had to write these big honking papers, and then defend them, or else we didn't get our masters. Okay, so I was like, oh man, one semester earlier I wouldn't have had to do it. I was like, that's so stinky, because like it was basically you're getting 36 credits and not having to do a bunch of papers, and some of the people said maybe that's not what we should be doing. Anyway, I had to revise one thing. We had to talk about which musician or something about that who should be studied more. And me being the guy that I am, I wanted to use the band Fish because they played all sorts of different styles of music with a lot of improvisation, combining literally everything music is, and the cultural aspect therein of the fandom. They said no, and then they basically, I did it again. It's like, we're really not looking for this. We're looking for something like in the traditional Western music stuff. And then I took that hint as, don't submit another thing on Fish, or you're not going to get your masters. So I just did Charles Ives because he was weird. And he did a lot of cool stuff. They loved that for some reason. And the cool thing about him was that he was like more of a businessman first, and then he just made music for kind of the artistic things therein, you know. The options were add more and clarify your aims, or condense your aims into one and pick new aims. What option are you taking? Pick new aims? Just one new aim? Like laser focus? Perhaps the sunflower of the digital void will help you relax and find whatever you need to find, because I don't know anything. I'm just a person. Could add 3 into 2 and make one new aim. That's what you're gonna do? Is that what seems to be the best option for you? Because I don't know what anything would entail, you know. But I'm trying to understand what you're going through. Yeah. That seems to be what they suggested, but he's on vacations. Is your advisor cool, or does he suck? Here I am doing all this, like, you know, actual listening and trying to find out everything I can, and then, you know, oh, tell me sucks. You know. There's always humor in the hard, you know? Because in the word hard, you have an H and an R. You put the humor in hard, it's half as hard. It's just RD. No, wait, it's ad. It's an advertisement. Yeah, I got nothing. I was just trying to be creative. I'm at the point of the stream where my brain is kind of just vibing and relaxed. And this is also the time where I start to, every now and then, I'll forget a word or just be confused by a meaning of something. Yeah. It was a result of an unfortunate set of circumstances of trying to view it in context. Ooh. Yeah. Stressful combo last week. Yeah. Yeah, I gotcha. Biggie Dude 33. What's up, user? Lots of numbers. How are you, dude? What's going on, Jaden? I had to click the name so I could see who that was. We are in space. It's like a magic carpet ride, but without a carpet and not magical. You watched me for years? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Usually is wonderful and super supportive. We caught him. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah. WWE Supercard. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Thanks, Jaden. I appreciate that. I'm glad you stopped in today. You know, we're live on Kick, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube right now, actually. And sometimes people fall asleep because it's a vibe, and that's kind of what it's there for. This chill piano thing that I do, it's basically just turns my brain off and helps me relax. And then once that happens, I can just be there for people. And yeah, honestly, it's crazy. You just came up on your FYP. It's been years since you've seen me. That's crazy. You need to brush your teeth and go to bed. Yeah, you go to bed right now, Chris. No. But hey, just remember that in this stressful situations, you are going to do great, you know? And you want to know why? Because you know you are. There's nothing to do with somebody on the internet telling you something. You're awesome and you know it, so you'll be good. I am so capable. I just need to remember it. Yeah. As long as you do that, you'll be all set. See? You're all good. I love being alive. I love all of this, you know? I love that I can reach so far away across this planet, sitting on my butt in my living room, playing piano with the power of the internet and anime by my side, We got this little digital background. We got a little Funko Pop of me that I got, yeah. Chris says, I'm very good at conveniently forgetting that. Just like almost every human. Don't beat yourself up on that one. We all do it. Because sometimes it's just so hard and we just say, like, dude, I need a freaking break. You know what I mean? Everybody goes through that. And not everybody has, like, a full inner monologue and, and thoughts and inner, inner depth is a good way to put it. Yeah, the power of God in anime, the power of the internet and anime. Yep. I'm glad you knew what I was talking about. That was the point. I just love looking at this silly. This feels like a stairway to fireworks heaven. It just feels like we're just climbing or we're just walking. Vine lives within you. Yes, free Shavakadu. Come to Del Taco. You know it. Road work ahead. Sure hope it does. And they were roommates. Oh my God, they were roommates. Is that a rat? There we go. And that's the power of Gen X brain rot, because we've been brain rotting for way longer than all you whippersnappers were born. We ain't boomers. We have adapted to all of it. We are every age. We are dumb as hell. Whatever. We played outside and then realized, let's just play inside now. We're older. Oh. I know that somebody will understand this at some point, but you ever been the person that says something really, really funny and it's really funny and nobody else will ever laugh at you because they're dumb? Or they just don't get it, or they just, or they just don't. It's really that so much of my intellectual stuff is just, or they just don't. So that's why you always throw in a fart sound everywhere, because then it relates to and swearing. I was very good at adapting to social cues. I'm a $1 being. I thought you were American, yes. Oh my God, that princess, that guy, that's funny. That guy's funny. I don't see his stuff, but I saw it the other day and I laughed. What's everybody doing? I'm just chilling. I was gonna leave 10 minutes ago, but Chris came in and we had a great conversation. I'm really happy that you were here today. Like every now and then I just feel like there's a reason I stayed for a little bit longer. That somehow something I would say or do, even if there was no visible evidence of it at that time, Me and Big Dude, just two bros chilling in a hot tub. 10 feet away, Kabernaki. Or is it 6 feet away? 6 feet, yeah. That's so funny because the voice, you know, I want to do it, you know, I think 5 feet. Thank you. I couldn't remember the number. Your echolalia is going crazy. I believe it. Chris says, I appreciate you sticking around for an extra 10 minutes. It was super nice to say hi. Thank you so much. I'm going to stay a little bit longer, I think. I think I'm kind of supposed to be here for a little bit. Maybe two hours. Maybe not. I don't know. My butt kind of hurts too, but I'm sticking around for just a little bit more. I kind of feel like I'm not done yet. And I kind of feel that there's a reason I'm not leaving yet or something. Fortuitous and a moment of serendipity. Heck yeah, and big words. Victory. To intellectualism. And saying it wrong the first time, so you sound really dumb. I had a tiny piece of an ice cube like get stuck in the straw. And it was weird. You're very good at sounding very dumb. We're human. We all have that talent. I'm sometimes considered to be a smart person, but I have some very dumb things every day. And sometimes I was really great at the double/triple entendre and not knowing about it until after it was already said, or not thinking about it that way because I'm a mature adult. I got better at it throughout my junior high career, but I'm just remembering this one moment that's like from 15 years ago. And I don't think I kept a straight face, but I tried desperately. And then I got mad because the kid was starting to be a turd about it, I think. I can't recall, and it doesn't really matter. But like, I think I said, that dude should something to blah, blah, blah. And the kid said, did you say douche? I'm just like, no, dude should. Then he asked me, what's a douche? And I'm like, and it was a lot of fun that day. I haven't thought about that in a long time. Years. This stream helps me so ridiculously much, and I don't know why. Hey, what's up, Real Femme? How are you? FEMC. I hope you have a good night. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I hope everybody gets a cookie. They're yummy. They're not real, but they're still yummy. You have cookies you need to eat. Yeah, didn't you leave them in the oven one time? Or is that somebody else? Somebody else left them in the oven once. I don't think that was you. I think that might have been Alice Hart. Maybe it was you. I don't remember. I remember a lot of everything. That's why I love this, because I just forget stuff for a few minutes. And I just am this. Someone else you rarely bake? Okay, good. These are made by my partner and brought to me. Yay, partner cookies! YGO, what's up, my brother from another mother? Life is cool, dude. Oh, YGO, I got plane tickets for the things. I'll tell them to you at some point in there. But I am going right to it was just it's so much easier just to do it like just going to San Diego for TwitchCon, obviously. So the going to the one, it was just a big hassle. Yeah, I know. I did look into it though for a second. It's like, it was weird. But yeah, dude. I don't know. After I have to. I just felt like it. He initially saved me one in a bag that literally said, "For Chris, do not steal." That's so cool. What you doing, YGO? Besides being awesome. Just finished Pokemon. Nice. How'd you do tonight? 6 out of 30? Not too bad. Was that a 2-1-1 or a 3-1-1? 3-2. Bricked hard your last game. Oh, 3-1. 3-2. Hey, that's okay. I'm in I'm at that part of the stream where my brain is just like here, because that's why I do this, and you know that. So I just turn it off. The dude that called me Queso's uncle was here in the stream earlier today. That was cool. About an hour and a half ago. Did you see what that Johnny was that what you do? Did you see Johnny played Roblox? And because I said I made a mistake. Yeah. Oh, there's more, YGO. I said, because all the YouTube trolls were like saying, "Are you playing Roblox?" I said, "Dude, if you do it, I'll do it." And he did it. So guess who's downloading Roblox tomorrow? This guy. And that's gonna be stupid. And I don't care. It's like, why not? This is the summer to just do whatever the heck. You know what? It'll be fun, and I won't care. And that's probably why people will probably like it. You know what I mean? I had a former student come to the TikTok thing, and they were wondering if I was doing music and stuff, or if I was still teaching and stuff. And I said, and one of the new projects I got has a lot of swearing words in it and stuff. And I said, but I'm not telling you that. And she goes, why? I'm like 21 now. I was like, all right. So then I sent her the name of it, and she laughed at the names of like all the songs. And she said, I'm so glad that this is what you've become. And I laughed very loudly. A 7-team trade? What? So now I'll definitely never teach again. I can't wait for somebody that from my city. See, I'm hoping that it just goes all around and then a bunch of people listen to it and then I get a lot of free money. That's the point. Because then I can give away a lot of free money. That's why I swore on the internet, so I could help people. Myself included. I'm a people. I was hoping to go back to teaching in 2030. I know, right? You were really, really gung-ho about that. I wasn't already, but it's just that was a performance. That's what they call a bit. Crossing my fingers and my toes. Not anymore. I feel really good. My Geo. Everybody else, all the lurkers, workers, and twerkers, feeling really good about life. I'm going to leave in 13 minutes. I had a 2-hour version of this stream. We already did like 30 minutes before the stream totally died again. I got to figure out why the hell that keeps happening. I don't know. I think it might be something where it resets itself at that time period. I'm going to have to pay attention the next time because it was right before midnight. Yeah. Nice. Just finished Sunrise on the Reaping. Ooh, is that a book? I'm assuming. Were you serious about the 7-team trade? Is that really happening? Whoops. It is in the works? That's crazy. Who's going to get the best of the deal? Who do you think? Like, who are the big names in it? Or is it all a bunch of, like, Haymitch's story from the Hunger Games? Okay. Haymitch Abernathy. When is that movie coming out? Or did it already come out? Wasn't there another Hunger Games movie? Or is it this summer? I don't know anything. I was going to see Thunderbolts, but I didn't. And I think it's going to be on Disney Plus real soon, if it's not already. Golden State, Lakers, Houston. What if it's like makes all 7 teams better? That'd be cool for them, wouldn't it? Songbirds and Snakes with snow, right? Dallas, Minnesota, and Denver, and the 76ers. Jeez, 'em. Well, they just... What? Wow. Wait, of all those teams, is it only the 76ers that are in the Eastern Conference? Houston's not in the Eastern, are they? And Minnesota's not either, right? I don't think they are. I can't remember. The Suns and Charlotte? Dear Lord. So basically, the whole NBA. Yes, with snow, but this with Haymitch, yeah. Because you said it's Haymitch's story from the Hunger Games. I picked that up. But that's cool. What kind of cookie did you get? Was it a big cookie? We used to, like, in the college town that I went to college in, whatever, there was this place called, I forgot what it was called. I think it was Josie's. They had baked pizza rolls, which were really, really good. Not like deep fried pizza rolls. Their baked ones were, it was more like a calzone, but it was a pizza roll. It was so good. But they also had these cookies, these big it was like this thick, okay? And I'm large, so it was like a big hunk. It was called a bazoobi. Like bazooka, but bazoobi. A bazooki might have sounded like a, if it was shaped like a thingy. Yeah. Chocolate chunk and spices cookies. Let's go. Levain. Double chunk chocolate cookie. Not sure it was all really involved, but mostly the West, yeah. Have you heard any of the album? I have a song about, it's a ballad about the sport of motorboating. You know, like on the lake, but maybe a different. There's only 13 songs on it, so. Yeah. Oh wait, I told you them. Why am I dumb? I might be tired, brother. And dumb. Ta-dum. Yep. I was doing what is called a bit. Full circle. That's what we do here. That's why we've been friends for 16 years. And scene. Good job. Yeah. I feel so good for where, even if this turns into nothing, YGO, I feel so good that I'm trying something, you know? I love that. Ka-chow, ka-chow. And it's because you saw something that I might understand and then I might get, you know what I mean? I like that. That was cool. This is what we'd like to call the sea of possibilities. Every little thing in there is something that could happen or might never happen in your world, because if you do one thing, everything else doesn't happen. Or, you know, in the same way, I guess. There's a lot of similar things that will happen, but, you know. And remember, it's just a metaphor. I didn't say like or as. That's a simile. Right? I made that joke earlier today, but I don't know. Now I'm like, did I even make it sound like, I think simile definition. Simile versus metaphor. A simile uses like or as. Brain +1. Let's go, baby dude. It's funny that I didn't think about if I was right or wrong about that earlier today until like however many hours later, which is great. That's how I know that my brain is just not working right now, because I would have remembered, oh yeah, don't worry about it. You were right the whole time. But yeah, I think we're going to leave in about 5 minutes, and I invite anybody to write something in the chat that you want me to read out loud. I won't swear or nothing because I'm a good boy when I'm multi-streaming. Ish. Or if you just want to make me read out something that I know that you know would make me laugh or something, just to put it in the chat. Why not? It's just fun. And shout out to all the lurkers, workers, and twerkers. I love you. And I'll never know that you're here. But you're here, some of you, somewhere. And all the bots, in case there are ever any of those beep boops. I feel great. What's up, Dr. Good Vibes? Are you here right now? Or is that... Sometimes people just scroll through and but because they've been here a long time in the stream, it pops out and then they're gone, you know. We get one more little trip into the sunflower of the digital void. And today has been a beautiful day. Started some new beginnings on some YouTube projects and spent a lot of money on plane tickets and other things and health insurance. Whoopity-doo. And I got a whole lot of good feelings about life. I watched some really cool things on stream. I did some really cool things on stream. And it's a benefit-filling day, really. And I wish everybody that's here or listens to this in the future or whatever, or all the lurkers, workers, and twerkers and all that stuff, and all those of you that are asleep already, I hope that your lives are full of wonder, joy, hope, and love. And that if you've got worries in your heart, just let them out with an emotional fart. Life is so short. Almost, I think it's something like 96% of the things that we worry about never happen. I don't know if that's made up, but I remember hearing that a long time ago. And so I like to say I'd rather be surprised 4% of the time. You know? I don't know. I would believe it, yeah. But at least I'm honest about it. And not like saying it's just like, hey, where'd you hear that? It's like, I don't know, my mom from like, you know, or my dad from like, you know, junior high or something. Source, trust me, bro. One of those things, right? But anyways, I'm going to play out the little theme. And if you want some little affirmations for yourself to remember, or to the future people or anybody else, you can type those in the chat, and I'll read them at the end. And this has been Biggie Dude, and this is the chill piano, deep voice, relaxing type beat stream show, manamanat do 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 do, whatever the heck this is called. And you're amazing, and thanks for being alive. You can still type in the chat. I'll still read it. Chris says, being a pessimist is such a joyful philosophy. Either I am right or pleasantly surprised. I like that. That's pretty good. Good night, Chris. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing what's going on in your world with us. I hope that everything goes well in the doctorate pursuits, and that you get to enjoy life and cookies and cool stuffs. And we just hit the 2 hour mark, so I'm gonna be saying goodbye. And thank you for being alive, everyone. Everybody has beauty and gifts. Don't forget about them. Remember, the more fart sounds you make or participate in or hear in your life, the happier your life is. I made that up, so it could be just a lie. But for me, I think it works. So maybe it will work for you too. Maybe someday somebody will do a doctorate on that. Probably not, but I'm going to make a fart sound. Thank you. And I feel better now. I didn't feel bad. But anyways, we got to the digital void. And this is where I leave you. Be good in your neighborhood. And I love you long time. Blink, 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 bye, bye, bye. Yeah, buddy. Goodbye. I love you from the digital void. Goodbye, YGO. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, lurkers, workers, and twerkers. Goodbye, stinky fart heads. Well, I left. I'm gone.